Hey y'all, I hope y'all are enjoying this fantastic day. Well, hopefully fantastic wherever you are in the world, because I know not everyone is here where I am. In case you've never met me, I am Dr. Houston, also known as Coach Charisma. And today I wanted to talk to you about self-care because it's necessary, right? And I'm not referring to that self-care that involves, flights or massages and thousands of dollars in money. Although those are nice self-care things, they're not always what we need to be doing. I'm talking about the micro self-care that we need to be doing daily for our health, right? And of course, when I say health, I'm not just talking about physical health either. So I just wanted to come to y'all today and just share a few quick basic tips that you could start today if you want to start working on prioritizing self-care this 2022. I almost said 2021, y'all. Remember, it's one day or day one. You get to decide. So without any further wait, tip one is learn to say no more. I always tell people it's like the saying when they tell you before you take a flight. If you've ever flown, you've probably heard this hundreds of times, or obviously how many times you've gotten on a flight. But they say put on your oxygen mask before assisting others, or something like that. You would think I would recall it by now, but pandemic, it's been a long time since I've been on a flight now. Now, of course, I know this isn't necessarily the easiest thing to do because, we have children, we have work, spouses, partners. There's so many things that are taking our attention away. But if we're overbooked taking care of others, then eventually that's going to be a problem. And then you won't be able to help anyone else because your body probably is going to shut down. Whether we're talking about mentally, physically, you get ill, whatever it is, it's probably going to shut down. So I want you to try only saying yes to things you deeply care about. It can be tough to do at first, but with practice, I promise it does get easier. Speaking from experience. Tip two is to prioritize sleep. I know it's one of those duh things, but it's really hard for some people, right? But restful sleep is the foundation of good health, mental clarity, and a positive mood. I literally, y'all, one time had someone I was dating say to me, I'll sleep when I die. Oh, okay. I feel like that little meme where they're like, oh, yeah. So I was like, okay, good luck with that. Yeah, that didn't work out. Anyways, though, improving your sleep hygiene definitely should be a necessity, not a luxury, because sleep is something we all deserve and need to function. You have to do that, and with that comes checking in on these different stress levels, right? Because that can elevate cortisol, which can cause insomnia and disturb sleep. So those go hand in hand. So if you find that you're stressing a little bit more, I can bet you're probably not sleeping as well. Think about that too. Tip number 3 is develop a ritual. I always like to think of a ritual as an elevated routine because it guarantees that you have time daily to focus on yourself. I don't care if it's only 5 minutes, right? So for me, what I do is I tend to use my astrology planner before I get my day started. Usually I have a cup of coffee, but my planner has various things in it, including my daily intentions, my daily gratitude. So I like to do this to start off my day. But I usually drink coffee, or ashwagandha tea is also one of my favorites too. Some people have their ritual as a nighttime bath. They do the whole body oil, body butters, maybe soft music, facials, those kind of things. Whatever it is for you, that works. It can be something as simple as sitting outside on a sunny day for 5 minutes, but that should be considered your sacred time, and you don't want anyone to impede on that. So pick a time of day that is less likely to have intrusions, right? And then tip number 4 is a shameless plug here, but genuinely working with a coach. Here at Rooted Ambition, we're coaches that are committed to helping you reach your goals and overcome that self-doubt and those limiting beliefs that most of us tend to carry, myself included, because I'm a human. I'm not perfect. I still get imposter syndrome. Anybody else? But hiring a coach might seem like the ultimate self-indulgence, which is kind of what I was referring to when I was talking about the self-care that we see on like TV, right? But having someone on your side who can fully support you through your journey can be transformative, which is what we're all striving for, is to transform ourselves and be the best us that we can be, right? So I hope these tips are helpful for you and that you find a way to incorporate even just one, even again, if it's for 5 minutes. That's what I'm going to ask you to start with. Make sure you're following our Facebook and our IG pages, Instagram, for Rooted Ambition. We also have LinkedIn, we have a YouTube channel, and we're going to be having a lot more content and things like this on those too. So make sure you follow those to continue to get tips, our Motivational Mondays, and learn about us as a company. Here we grow.